Hi, this is Ian from the Torchlight Infinite development team. Welcome to today's Torchlight Infinite official livestream, as I'm going to introduce our new expansion regarding the upcoming open beta. The open beta will be releasing on October 12th. It will be a cross-platform open beta test where you can download our client from TapTap, App Store, Steam, Google Play, and our own official website. This livestream is composed of the following sections: the remake of NetherRealm, which is our main endgame content, updates of the core gameplay and system functions, and changes made to the game mechanisms. First things first, our PC version is finally here. Torchlight Infinite will be available on PC during this open beta test. The PC version fully supports mouse and keyboard, so you can play on the big screen like any other ARPGs. And of course, it comes with better graphics too. Data is shared between all platforms, so feel free to switch between any of them. Now let's get into our core system, the remake of NetherRealm. The NetherRealm challenge has been the endgame content for Torchlight Infinite since the very first closed beta test, and we are finally welcoming the launch of version 2.0 in the open beta. In the previous beta tests, type marks act as a guide to complete areas in NetherRealm, while most ARPGs adopt a similar late-game design. However, repeating the same type of challenges gets boring fast. After exploring the design of many excellent roguelike games, we've added a brand new system to the NetherRealm, Chaos Invasion. Chaos Invasion is reflected in the form of cards. A variety of cards are scattered throughout the new NetherRealm. They provide buffs to the stage they occupy, modifying the stage to provide them more and better drops, or generate unique events and additional monsters. Of course, hunters will have the power to create your own deck, which to some extent may control the cards that appear in a stage, and to build powerful combos, changing the events and drops in the NetherRealm to your liking. Chaos Invasion is our answer to eliminate repetitive daily missions and non-changing gameplay. The randomness of drawing cards in Chaos Invasion will always give you a pleasant surprise, and combo strategies between cards and the creation of decks will bring a ton of strategic depth to the game. A smart hunter will rely on the right strategy and a little bit of luck to get abundant rewards. This has been the concept behind Torchlight Infinite. Use randomness to make every minute of your gaming time worth playing. The hero design in Torchlight Infinite is our creative attempt to set us apart from other ARPGs. Each hero and the various hero traits are different from each other. We hope this variation will produce novel builds and brand new experiences. Torchlight is introducing a new hero in the open beta, Thea. Thea is skilled in utilizing the strength of gods, and her traits focuses on blessings. With blessings-related talents or affixes, such as increasing maximum blessing stacks, Thea can use her skill as a medium to continuously obtain and consume blessings, giving her powerful buffs in every source. With blessings as the theme, Thea can utilize any path of development. Attacks or spells, Thea can do it all. In addition, we will be releasing the second hero trait for Yoga, Time Elapse. Unlike the first hero trait, which focused on summoning illusions to unleash core spells, Time Elapse focuses on damage over time. Yoga's new hero trait brings considerable bonus to damage over time. He even has the ability to manipulate time by temporarily stopping the damage and then unleashing it on larger scale. Combined with the new changes made to the game mechanism about damage over time, which will be introduced later on in the stream, we are certain you will be able to create plenty of builds that have never been seen before and create a brand new experience for yourself in the open beta. Gears and skills are one of the most important aspects of Torchlight. It is time to show you guys what we've done in the past few months since our last closed beta test. In the previous test, we showcased one of the most diverse libraries of affixes. And in the open beta, we've rebuilt the entire libraries of affixes. We have added even more special affixes, so you have the tools to better create specific builds. For example, to improve the performance of Demolisher skills, we have added affixes for weapons and helmets that provides additional damage and increase the charge recovery rate. In line with that, we have adjusted the setting and affix distribution in Amber. Amber types have been updated so that the value of Ambers that are of the same rank is more balanced. Apart from that, the base affix of gears have been redesigned as well. Base affix now covers even more special mechanics, and the range of possible outcomes is more diversified. In addition, gears from certain area of NetherRealm will provide unique and even better bonuses to base affix. In the middle and late game, high-level gears with an exclusive base affix will also be part of your surprising adventure. We have made large-scale changes to legendary gears too. Many legendaries that underperformed in the closed beta test has been redesigned for a better mechanics and a greater possibilities. We want to try our best to preserve legendary gears' ability to break through the limit and their uniqueness. So this means you may be able to use legendary gears to create builds that far surpass our original design expectations. It is a unique experience that other games that focus on balancing will never be able to provide. In addition to the modifications we made to rare affixes, legendary gears now cover a great variety of special mechanics as well. In the open beta test, the combination of new legendary gears and rare affixes will support greater build possibilities than the previous versions. We are really looking forward to seeing you guys exceed our expectations with your own builds. We've added 4 active skill and 8 support skills in the open beta, while optimizing and adjusting over 20 skills. The distinctive feature of the new active skills is that they combine various mechanics together to bring a multi-dimensional combat and development experience. Savage Charge, Rain of Blades, and Icebound Laser Beam are 3 new channel skills. Savage Charge allows movement while channeling and deals great damage when unleashed. It acts as an impact skill and gains bonus from channel stacks and demolisher charges. Rain of Blades create multiple projectiles that circle around the character and inflicts damage to monsters at a high frequency once channel stacks are at maximum. Icebound Laser Beam unleashes multiple projectiles that hit enemies at the end of the laser while channel scales are at maximum. These projectiles can deal damage simultaneously and possess a shotgun effect. We have even created a new skill that combines normal projectiles with the barrage mechanic, marked Rain of Arrows. It launches normal projectiles at marked enemies, and once enemies are hit, a barrage of arrows will rain down upon them. We have no doubt that the various combinations provided by these skills will open up even more possibilities for your build. We also dug deeper into laser type skills. With the help of new support skills, they can launch multiple beams simultaneously now. And these beams can bounce between multiple monsters. We have even designed an advanced version of all passive skills called Precise Skills. Compared to their ordinary counterparts, Precise Skills have more powerful mechanisms and greater stats. They cannot be obtained from the skill shop and are only available in the form of rare drops from the Netherrealm in the late game. While adding randomness and strategic gameplay through Chaos Invasion, we are adding 2 new modes to the trials, God of Machines and Goddess of Hunting. God of Machines is a challenge in the Netherrealm that puts you up against a maximum of 3 waves of monsters. The more waves you get through, the better the rewards. A fully completed challenge may even reward you with a set of memory fragments, precious corroded legendary gears, and many other extremely rare drops. Goddess of Hunting gives you the chance to custom difficulty and rewards of the boss battle in map. You can use the various choices presented to you to strengthen yourself and obtain additional drops. We've completed Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 of the main story in the previous betas, and we'll be launching Chapter 3 in the open beta test. At the end of Chapter 2, you did your best to defeat Archbishop Keegan with Aria's help, and you finally recover the spark. In Chapter 3, you must travel to Ichi Kingdom in search of another spark. While advancing through Torchlight Story, you will experience brand new geography and monster types. And at the end of this chapter, you will encounter the largest boss in Torchlight Infinite. Besides that, we have completed the Glacial Abysses area boss. We hope these new dungeons, monsters, and bosses will bring you a richer gaming experience. As always, defeating them will reward you with exclusive and exciting drops. In Torchlight Infinite, Pack Spirits bring long-term companionship and certain stat improvements. We'll be adding a number of Pack Spirits in the open beta so that more builds can benefit from it. In addition, we've added a season-exclusive Pack Spirits. For the incoming Dark Surge season, it will provide additional bonuses during Dark Surge. The entire goal for designing this game is for a better gaming experience. We have added a training dummy to the hideout to help you test your character's DPS. You can use it to get a better understanding of changes brought by your talents, skills, and gears, and to pursue the perfect build with ease. An advanced search feature for legendary gears has been added to the trade house. Now it is much easier for you to find legendary gears with highly randomized affixes, like the Embrace of the Dark Surge gloves and the Infinity Belt. The advanced search feature also supports searching through the corroded affixes, so it'll be much easier to find the best dual corroded legendary gears. A new type of Amber has been added, the Truth Amber. Crafting gear with Truth Amber allows a random reset of all affix values while maintaining the gear's affix type and tier. Truth Amber drops mainly from late-game Netherrealm bosses. Prism's affixes has been redesigned as well. You use prisms to get access to challenges with higher difficulties while obtaining much better rewards. The rewards and uniqueness of the high-level prism have been improved tremendously, such as the drop rate of fuels is now doubled. By combining prisms with Chaos Invasion, you now have the chance to obtain much better rewards in a single map than usual. Finally, let's talk about changes for in-game mechanisms. In the previous version, the base damage of element was scaled according to the damage hit. Some bonuses may affect both the hit damage and the element damage at the same time. This design did bring up some strategic depth and possibility to build. However, the characters may end up being either too weak or too strong. As a result, in the open beta, the base value of element damage will no longer be tied to hit damage by default. It will only be affected by affixes or the conversion of weapons or skill damage. We hope this change will make element damage builds easier to understand while creating more space for future possibilities. Dot's performance in the previous version was a bit under satisfaction, mainly due to the lack of space for development. Thus, we have redesigned its two exclusive mechanics, Affliction and Reaping. Affliction has been simplified into a debuff that is applied to a monster when Dot takes place. Affliction will accumulate on the target until it reaches the maximum of 100 stacks, upon which the dot applied to this target will be increased by an additional 50%. Affliction's infliction speed and effects can be improved with affixes. With the new Affliction mechanic in place, Dot will gain a tremendous bonus over time, and this is in line with Dot's design concept of gradual effects. On the other hand, we reworked the Reaping mechanic that provides an instant burst of damage for Dot. Reaping still instantly calculates a certain period of time's worth of dot, but unlike its focus on the highest dot in the previous version, you will be able to reap all effective dot at the same time. Therefore, the timing for reaping matters now. We hope the above mechanics and their new effects will expand the possibilities for dot builds. In addition, we have modified secondary damage, allowing it to benefit from corresponding affixes bonuses. This means that many mechanics which performed poorly in the previous version, like explosions on kill, will come with greater potential in the new version. Apart from the introductions of our game, we will be showcasing some new upcoming outfits. It will be part of the monetization system but will not have any stat boosts, which means it will not affect the creation of any builds. Thank you everyone for being here with us today. I will see you in the next one. Peace.